Hey, it's Tony Zazza. Welcome to my wine room. We're not in the kitchen today. I'm actually taking you behind the scenes of Foodie Fridays just to show you kind of the things I have on hand while cooking for Foodie Fridays, while entertaining for friends, and just for everyday use that I love in my kitchen and in my home that Dad is sure to love this Father's Day. All of these gifts you can pick up at Wassi's Meat Market on Wickham Road. They're just south of Sarno if you live in Melbourne along the Space Coast, or you can go to wassismeatmarket.com. But if you're ready, let's get to some of my favorite things Dad is sure to love this Father's Day. All right, so let's start at the top. Here we have an Anova precision cooker. This is a sous vide device. This is normally a technique that was only available to some of the top chefs in the world, but Anova has put out this incredible precision cooker. It allows you to cook meats, seafood, vegetables, using water in a brilliant scientific approach that allows you some of the best flavoring ever. If Dad is a foodie, he is gonna love this. It also has a Wi-Fi option so you can control it from your phone. This normally runs about $199.99. Wassi's is offering this for a Father's Day special only at $169.99. Pork U, one of my favorites when it comes to seasonings. These guys have an incredible line. Luke Kramer is one of my favorites. These are just a couple of them. You've seen me cook with Garlic 101 a ton in my Foodie Fridays videos. And this one here is Chicken Burgers and Fries Oh My. This is a special one that he has designed for a local charity. 100% of the proceeds go towards Candlelighters of Brevard. But he has beef and pork, some Cajun boils. I mean, you name it. He's got it. Check out the Pork U options. True Bee honey, unlike any other honey you've ever tasted before. My favorite honey. I don't even use any other honey now because Wassi's introduced me to this. If you're a honey fan, you've got to check out True Bee. There's nothing a good foodie or chef or cook needs better than a knife that will last, and Shun is absolutely the best. Right now, Wassi's is offering individual Shun knives and Shun sets at a special Father's Day discount, and it's such an incredible deal. I'm not even allowed to mention it on this video. You've got to go in and take advantage of the Shun cutlery discounts for Father's Day. All right, next up, obviously you've got Yeti coolers. They have every Yeti cooler size that you could imagine in various colors. Hands down the best cooler I've ever owned in my life. I just regret one thing, that I waited so long to get one. They also have Yeti tumblers in all the different sizes, the Yeti beer koozies, which are fantastic. Sourdough is my favorite new bread. They have about 12 different flavors of this. This is so simple. Inside these pouches are all the ingredients you need. The only thing you need to buy is a craft beer of your choice based on the recommendations, but they come in like Hatch Green Chili, Cinnamon Swirl, Rosemary Classic, and so many more. You mix the ingredients with your favorite craft beer into the oven, or as I prefer it, on the Big Green Egg, and a few minutes later you have incredible bread. Run Amok maple syrup. There's no better maple syrup on the market. These guys do incredible things with maple syrup. They have different infusions. This one right here is a cinnamon vanilla infused. They've also got a hibiscus, and I'm talking like 6 or 7 different flavors available at Wassi's you're gonna love. All right, check this out. Unico Preserves, they make vineyard spreads. Yes, vineyard spreads. So if you love wine, you're gonna love these spreads. This one right here is my favorite. It is the Vineyard Fire Spread. It's got a little kick to it. They have a number of different flavors for this. On some crackers, entertaining with some cheese. Your guests are gonna love it. All right, working over to this side of the table, on the far left, Lane's Barbecue makes some of my other favorite rubs, and these guys are incredible. Ryan Lane is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. And this is Sweet Heat. It's got a little sweetness, a little kick to it. Kunami is phenomenal, especially if you love Asian food. They've got a signature blend and a number of others. Wassi's carries their entire line. You cannot go wrong with Lane's Barbecue Seasonings. If there's a specific thing you're looking for, they can help point you in the right direction. Kilner has some fun products. This is the Kilner fermentation set. You can make kimchi, you can make sauerkraut, you can do a number of things. You can pickle. I am going to be using this in a few weeks from now in an upcoming Foodie Fridays where I don't want to spoil it, but we're going to do something incredible with some homemade sauerkraut. But if you're into pickling or want to make your own sauerkraut, kimchi, or any other type of fermentation approach, this is the route to go. Kilner also makes these awesome butter churners. And in just a minute, at the end of this video, I'm going to show you just how easy this is. With some heavy cream and a little cranking, in about 6 to 7 minutes, you will have beautiful homemade butter fresh buttermilk on top, and imagine the different types of butters you could do. You could mix some of your favorite seasonings with the butter and pretty much come up with any type of butter you want. ThermoWorks makes some incredible tools. I love the two that I have. The Chef Alarm is great. It comes with a probe. This is great for prime rib if you're doing a beer can chicken, or maybe you're doing a turkey. It allows you to set the temperature to make sure the inside, when it gets to a certain point, it will alarm you. It's got a timer on it. I love this thing. I'd be lost without it. Now for quick and easy temp checks, they also make the ThermoPop. This is super easy. It's all digital. Stick it in. Your meat's where you want it to be. You can either pull it off or let it cook a little longer. So in this part of the table, we've got a few variations of Big Spoon Roasters nut butters. They have about 7 or 8 different flavors, I believe, at Wassi's available. The hot peanut is incredible. I used the almond cocoa butter on my dream dessert just a couple weeks ago. You can check out that Foodie Fridays video. That thing is to die for. The almond ginger is great. I am a huge ginger fan, so these are the 3 that I have in my pantry. Wassi's recently just came out with their own steak rub. It's a rub and seasoning for steak. It is so delicious. You are going to love this. You can also do it on scrambled eggs and a number of other things. Make sure you grab some of this. This I just picked up the other day. This is made by Physics, and it allows you, they come in 2 different sizes, so they've got a smaller size that allows for bottles and cans. I wanted to go with the bigger size because this allows me to do some of the bigger craft beers. It also will allow some growlers, and basically it gives you a regular bottle, can, or growler beer. It allows you to get that freshly tapped draft taste. It is a patented technology. This thing is worth it. Super easy to clean up. Super easy to use. You lift it up, you put your can, your big bottle, your growler inside. You shut it, you pour, you push it back, and boom, draft beer at home from a bottle. That right there, Dad is gonna love. Super easy, it runs off battery, so it's easily portable. He can have it out by the Big Green Egg. He can bring it back into the kitchen, and it's very, very flexible. Another staple in the kitchen of somebody who's a foodie or a cook or a chef is a killer butcher block. This cutting block from Boost Blocks is awesome. I absolutely love this. Wassi's has a variety of different types and styles. Just to give you a little insight, I took some online cooking courses from Gordon Ramsay, and I saw this block in his kitchen. This is what he used on the videos. If that tells you anything, these things are legit. There's my beautiful shoe knife. You gotta grab you one of those. Again, the deal is so incredible, I can't mention, and it's on individuals or Shun sets as well. And here we have, this is what I use to cook my sourdough in. This is a Lodge bread pan. I have a number of Lodge products, as does Wassi's, tons to choose from. These are just a couple of the ideas, and if Dad has a Big Green Egg, definitely want to get him some of this Fogo extra large premium lump charcoal. This is hardwood lump charcoal, better tasting food. It is hands down the best. And finally, I've saved the best for last, the Big Green Egg. You cannot go wrong with this. They have them in various sizes, so they've got smaller ones like the Mini Max that you can take with you. They've got mediums, larges, XLs, double XLs, whatever size you need for entertaining your friends and family, they have for you at the best prices anywhere. And if you find a price lower than theirs, they'll beat it. But this thing I've had for about 10 years, and I'll never have another grilling device. Just the best thing ever. You can cook, you can smoke, you can grill, you can bake. There really is nothing you can't do on this. I've cooked breads, I've cooked pizzas, I've made desserts, I've stir-fried, traditional stir-fry, I've stir-fried fruits. We've done just about everything. If you go watch the Foodie Fridays videos, you can get an idea of what you can do with the Big Green Egg. But I cook on this thing 5 to 6 times a week and wouldn't have it any other way. All right, so now that I've shown you some awesome Father's Day gift ideas, we're gonna go ahead and put one of these products to the test. I just picked this up today. This is the Kilner Churner, so we're gonna make homemade butter. And it says, it's as simple as 10 ounces of heavy cream, which you wanna set this out and get it to room temperature. And that is definitely some heavy cream. So that. Into the jar. On top. And then you just start churning. And it says 8 to 10 minutes later, we'll have butter. So let's start churning. All right, there you have it. Fresh buttermilk and fresh butter. Wow. That is unbelievable. So worth it. I'll never buy butter again. Imagine the different types of butter you can do with this, with all the different seasonings. Plus, when you get your Kilner churner, it has cinnamon and honey, Parmesan, basil and tomato, chili and lime butter. It's got a recipe for buttermilk fruit scones. Yeah, this is pretty incredible. It's awesome. Dad'll love this. It's great for the sourdough. Can you imagine having this butter on your sourdough? So many different options. Have fun. Make sure Dad's smiling this Father's Day. Tons of options. I'm going to leave links to all these products on Wassi's Meat Market down below. And don't forget, you can shop at wassismeatmarket.com or stop in and see them locally in Melbourne, right there on Wickham Road, just south of Sarno. Happy Father's Day. See you soon.